Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jasem, aka AwesomeJasem, and I want to thank you for clicking on this video. On this channel, we like to celebrate Disney, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, and today we are diving into something truly wicked. If you like all of those things, go ahead and consider bippity boppity bopping that subscribe button, ring the bells of notification so you're instantaneously notified when I post something new, and leave a big old thumbs up at the end of this video if you enjoyed it all the way through. Without further ado, if you want to see me transform from this into this, then keep on watching. Starting off, I went ahead and did all of my complexion off camera just to save us some time. And then I also filled in my brows and set them. That way we have the opportunity of jumping right in and getting colorful. Now, there is a pro tip I wanted to give you. If you're working with a palette that you have never used before, go ahead and lightly apply a light layer of translucent powder right under your eye in case those bold, beautiful, deep colors have a little bit of fallout. It'll grab onto the translucent powder and you can dust it away so it leaves your complexion flawless. Starting out with a big fluffy blending brush, take the color Tragic and dust it all over the eye. This is going to help to create a base for all of the other colors to blend on top of. Using that same fluffy blending brush and the color Devious, take it into your crease and start to warm it up. Using a new fluffy blending brush, go into the color The Fates. This is a deep blue color that you're going to use on the outer corners of your eye to create the shape. Make sure you dust off any excess that this might have so you have control with the product. Initially depositing it at the corner of the eye, you're going to want to work in small circular motions to control that shape. To create a more villainous shape, using a domed shape pencil brush, dip back into the Fates and start to extend the shape of your eye. This is going to help create a more pulled back and smoked out effect. Use that blending brush to diffuse the edges to create a very smoky effect. Using your Jelly Much shadow in the color Spindle, create a faux cut crease with a flat shader brush. Start from the inner corner and work your way halfway through the lid. If your brush isn't giving you the desired opacity, go in with your fingertip to deposit the product on your lid. This should create a more vivid look to the shadow. With a tapered shading brush and Forest of Thorns, start to connect and blend the Jelly Much shadow into the Fates. And remember, diffuse those edges. With a flat shading brush and the color 101, create a V-like shape at the corner of the eye. This is really going to start to create more depth and dimension to your look. Using a fluffy brush, dust away the translucent powder that you initially set to catch any and all colored fallout. Using a tapered pencil brush and the color Diablo, deposit that beautiful yellow-green color along the waterline. Going back in with the dome-shaped pencil brush and the color The Fates, close off and finish the bottom of the eye. With a rounded contour brush and the color The Fates, go in and intensify the depth of the eye. With a small eye contour brush and the color 101, softly smoke your waterline to connect to that outer V. Use a small detailed brush with the color Flotsam to help illuminate and open up the inner corners of your eye. With a small shading brush and both colors Tragic and No Spots, set under the brow bone to diffuse where the color and skin meet. With your small detailed brush and the color Mongrels, place it right under the brow bone to create a more lifted look. With that, I think the eyes are done. So what I'm gonna do is hop off, throw on some lashes, some liner, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and put some liner on and some lashes. I blended my lashes in with the Falsie with some mascara, just a simple trick. Moving right along, we're gonna talk about these little babies. These are the highlighters, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna go in with the Maleficent one, Mistress of All Evil. And there we have it, the highlight. I love it. It's a more subtle highlight for me, and I'm completely fine with that because I'm not the biggest fan of highlighters, but I do love that it gives you like this very healthy, natural glow. Like every time I shift, you can see it. And then pro tip, if you want it to be a little bit bolder, just go ahead and use like a beauty water or a Fix Plus spray or a setting spray of any kind. Mist your brush after you've picked up the product and then apply it on, and it's gonna make it look a little bit more luminous. And for the part I am most excited for, the lippies. Using your favorite lip liner, outline the edges of your lips to create the desired shape and effect for your lipstick. Finish off that perfect pout with the Cream Luxe lipstick in the color Dr. Facilier. And that's it. This is the completed look. I want to know what you guys really enjoyed down below in the comment box. I'm going to leave you with a few of my final ideas on the collection. Starting off with the palette. I am in love with this palette. The color story was beautiful. I really enjoyed the textures that they had. They were so smooth and creamy and very blendable, which is so important for any makeup artist, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or even expert artist. Now, the only two notes that I wanted to give you, if you don't have this palette already, is one, there is a little bit of kickback from the palette. So if you're not really makeup savvy, just be very careful when you're applying it. And then two, there's not a lot of mattified shades in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 shades, and 3 out of the 5 are deeper tones. So you're definitely gonna have to create a bold look with it. If you wanted to create a more daytime or wearable look, then just find a few matte shades from another palette that you can use as your base and then amplify with your Colourpop Misunderstood palette. We are gonna talk about the Supershock Highlighter. Now, both of these were phenomenal. I really enjoyed how they swatched. I'm excited to play with the Ursula one, but for today's look, I did go ahead and use the Maleficent Mistress of All Evil. It was that stunning, gorgeous, like champagne gold color, and it just helped to illuminate the complexion and round out all of the facial features and just make it look very lifelike. So I appreciate a highlighter that is bold, but not too bold, to create a more wearable and everyday kind of look. Next, we're talking about the Jelly Much shadows, and I was in love with the colors when I swatched them. However, utilizing them on my eye was a different story. I found them to be just a little bit on the dry side and somewhat patchy. I really had to warm it up with my fingertips and blend it all in. But regardless, the colors are beautiful, and if you are able to work with them, then have at it. Have fun, make a bold and beautiful look. But these are something that I probably will pass on in the future. Next, we're gonna talk all about lips. So this is the collection of all of the lip products from the Villains collection. I really enjoyed it. I find that you definitely get a bang for your buck. All of them are inexpensive individually, but when you purchase it all together, it gives you options for every single day. You have Dr. Facilier and Hades, more of those neutral tones that you can wear day to day. You have the Evil Queen and Cruella, which are those beautiful red classic colors. And then you have Ursula, which is this vampy deep berry, which would be beautiful on any sort of deeper complexion or even for like a bold dramatic look. And then last but not least, you have Maleficent, which was that beautiful, shocking pink. So you can have some fun with it and just be excited and be able to create any sort of look you want. I really enjoyed them. There's a variation on cream and matte colors. So definitely, if there's a color that you enjoy, pick it up. Last but certainly not least, we are talking about the glosses. Now, I'm not typically a gloss person. However, I do enjoy amplifying a look with a little bit of gloss sometimes to create a very vivid and juicy, bold lip. Now, the two colors that I picked up, I specifically chose because I knew I would eventually use them in any sort of look. But again, if you enjoy glosses, if you enjoy the texture, then definitely pick them up. I love that they have a luminous quality about them. So they're gonna have like glitter flecks to them. You can get one that's more sheer and more illuminated, or you can pick up one that is a little bit more opaque and give you a little bit more of a color story. And that's it. That completes this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed me reviewing the Disney Villains Colourpop collection, and I hope that you found a few pieces that you love and you're gonna introduce into your beauty regimen. If you have suggestions for further videos, please let me know down below. So go ahead and like this video, let me know your thoughts, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay beautiful and have a magical day. Bye.